First, let's take a little look at what Prime Minister's questions had to offer, because today saw the first PMQs after a long conference recess. And Keir Starmer decided to ask about how we can prevent future terror attacks. Yet, first of all, there was something else in the chamber that caught my eye. Let's take a look at the Labour benches today. Here are the MPs, all wearing masks. Every single Labour MP. This contrasted with the government benches, where there were a smattering of masks, but it's safe to say most were maskless. Why do I draw attention to this point? Well, less than 3 weeks ago, while Keir Starmer spoke to a packed Labour conference hall, virtually not a single Labour MP was wearing a mask. Look at that contrast. Some may say, look at that hypocrisy. The Labour front bench sitting as close as they do during Prime Minister's questions, but completely maskless. All this less than 3 weeks ago. But surely there were different recommendations at Labour Party conference. Surely these Labour MPs weren't ignoring official advice. Not so. These posters were plastered all over the conference centre. I took that photo myself. They were asking delegates to be respectful of others and wear a face covering. And yes, vaccine passports were initially mandatory at the Labour Party conference, but not after the third day due to, get this, adverse weather conditions. No, the vaccine passports were scrapped. You have to ask the question, why did they ignore their advice at their own conference? And why are they now potentially virtue signalling in Parliament? Could it be that they're simply reflexively doing whatever the opposite of the Tories do? Who's to say?